.com//HTM. Let's go. Previously on Kimba TV. Is this level to get tapped or swept? And I want the oscillator to continue to do that. It literally pixel touched me. The A7, it's about a $500 window that I have, and I'm gonna be taking. Trade, I'm putting it at break even, and that's it. Either gets me to 27 or it doesn't. Oh! Opening up a new, I'm opening up a new juice franchise. Jamba Juice, make room. All right, let me flex for a second. Let me flex. You know what I'm saying? This is the 90 Bitcoin one, 5 Bitcoin already got hit. This is the other one. And then I already TP'd 34K already. So that 60 Bitcoin one already closed. And we still have the 90 Bitcoin, but 5 of it got hit. And then we also have this one. And you know, I got the Crakeezy as well. Did everybody read the Discord post? Give it up for Kimba Box. What'd it do? Shout outs to the Bulls for filling me. Did they pump this as soon as I left? I swear they like pumped it as soon as I left. 41 hundo, 4070, 4050. So if we can turn Gex Flip into resistance, then we have a good shot at 4050 or 4070. At least 4070, I would assume. But again, part of my experiment with all these gammas this whole week is to figure out which gammas get hit and which don't. So we don't really know what's gonna happen. In the last 2 days, they've been a little bit weird. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take it level by level. So I wanna see the reaction at 4070. I wanna see if 4070 is support or resistance. I wanna see if 4050 is support or resistance. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it loses it. It does a bearish retest and just kind of shits around for the rest of the day. So, just because, you know, we're juicing right now doesn't mean that the plan itself has changed, right? So if you look at my post from last night, we talked about this. We talked about this. And I talked about this VWAP coming in. Yeah, so there's no right or wrong, brother. Are you guys taking the Golden Poquito? Without waiting for S&P? Fuck it, right? Do you, boo-boo? Let me do this for you guys. This is how the payout would be. Every week, this would be the payout. Hold on, let's see. We got 25 more minutes on the hourly candle close. 1 hour and 25 minutes left on Wall Street. So I'm trying to think if we end up above the Gex Flip and futures goes back down, then I'm probably gonna start to look for a long. You think we could have $1,000 drop to 27 today? Probably not, right? But yes, I do want to get I do want to flip to a long at some point, but you know, without the guidance with S&P, like it could go to 27, it could nuke to 26.6. So there's there could be a sweep. You know, you would want to make a higher low. So like 27 is still possible. 27.1 is still possible. You know, obviously 26.9 is the point of control. So I'm a big point of control guy, and I've been talking about level to level. So naturally, I'd be looking at 26.9. But yeah, this is also the sweep that we talked about, right? It could sweep this. So yeah, Hopefully we can see it together, Pablo. I don't really know. I guess if it's going to happen today or early in the morning tomorrow, then maybe, Pablo. So we'll have to do our best. The 0 day for tomorrow is what we'll pull out first thing in the morning, and we'll see what the gammas look like, and we'll try our best to figure out if they're going to get tapped or not. I wish I had one more day, but it sucks that we don't have the markets open on Friday. Mamma mia, let's say we get 26.6. What will be a good stop loss? 26K? Okay, so that's a great question, Mamma mia. And at the end of the day, I would say I have no fucking idea. Mamma mia. So if you're aiming for 26.6, I would assume, Mamma mia, that you are playing a sweep, right? And so have you been watching how we like to babysit the sweeps? On the initial local pullback, it should never lose the golden pocket. So if it's a sweep, Mamma mia, you could try to figure out where your stop loss would be. Or you could let it do its thing, pull back, make sure that it doesn't lose the golden pocket, and then get in there. I would prefer to do that for the fact that I wouldn't know where to put my stop loss. I guess to answer your question, yeah, 26K or even one of these sort of, there might be like a baby point of control in here. I would do a fixed range volume profile to see if there's anything else here in that little cluster right there. And that would be probably anything below that would probably be my stop loss. But yeah, that's a great question, and I don't know. And you know the whole meme about trying to catch knives, right, Mamma mia? So that's why if it is a sweep, I rather let it do its thing, let it pull back, right? You know it's going to go to golden pocket or 382, and then if it is a sweep, it cannot lose golden pocket. So at least if you are going to take this one, you know that you're going to put it behind the 886. So that's probably what I'll do, Mamma mia. Unless there's some sort of like confluence with like liquidity or Binancio Magneto, it's probably better to let it do its thing and then try to get in on the 382 or golden pocket. But Esco, your strategy is perfect. I want to learn deep. No, it isn't. It is far from perfect. Far from perfect. So, I mean, I'm aware of what can happen. This is like worst case scenario for me, that it's actually doing a golden pocket full retrace, right, from the actual swing high to the swing low. But I'm all, there's also good mathematical probability things that it's going to pull back before it's going to bounce back up again too, right? So I have a 65 Bitcoin position. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to close that out around here. I'm going to let this one ride. And my Kraken is still riding, but I brought all of them into this zone. So, and what I'm going to do is, as I get stopped out, I'm probably going to be re-entering just because a lot of confluence, and the stop loss is very, very clear. So, because it's not like I'm going to try to long here, right? I already, the long should have been from down here. And we still might have a shot on the golden pocket. We'll see. The most awkward thing about the scenario right now is that in 22 minutes, like I said, it's going to be Macaulay Culkin time. We're going to lose the confluence, so. And he's always fucked me. I hope nobody was outside of my apartment because that would have been awkward. Hara, where is your stop loss? Fibbies. So the trading competition is going to be a $32,000 prize pool. Okay, every week the top 10 traders, you got a shot of winning a portion of the 8,000. All right. So every week, if you're the best trading lion, you're going to be 3,000, given 3,000. For second place, 2,000. Third place, 1,000. Fourth and fifth, you'll get $500, and then sixth through 10th, you'll get 200. You guys ready? Let me hard code it, and then by later tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, you guys will be able to go to the site and register. The only thing that, it's not even stress, the only thing that I get kind of, there's a threshold to is the time. There's only so much that I can stare at it because I gotta do other shit. So I always prefer that, we get to see shit together. But jokes aside, though, you know where my TPs are and where I want to long and where I might want to take another stab at a short, right? Like the 28.4 zone, right? POC, golden pocket, bearish retest. Lots of confluence in that 28450, 28500 zone, POC, all that stuff. So potentially, and I think since it is a fib and there's a golden pocket that lines up, I think Kimba Box is in play, and I'll probably do that. If you're somebody that wants one more sweep of 2A750, that's something that you could maybe try to front run too. Or if it is a sweep, then you can let it do its thing, and then you can re-enter on the golden pocket, right? On the local, literal local, like 5-minute swing high, swing low. So that's another opportunity. But the original plan was try to get into a long before Friday, thinking that maybe tomorrow could also be bearish too. However, we know that Friday we have markets closed, so options will expire. The weekly options are going to expire tomorrow. So it is the first week, so not that big of a deal, but kind of derails the timing of everything. Honestly, it's not looking good because it's not giving me any sort of like bear div on CVD. And on the smaller time frame, that's what usually I would rely on in these moments like that for like, say like a tippity tap, right? So we know that the VWAP is right there on the 15-minute. So, you know, I'm hoping that it's a tippity tap thing, you know. So it's awkward, right, Dave? Because if it wasn't a holiday, I would be, not expecting, but hoping that we still have one more dump tomorrow, and then I'd be trying to get into a long before Friday options expirations, hopefully riding it all the way to CPI. But now the weekly options expirations are all completing tomorrow, expiring tomorrow, and it's an extra holiday weekend. So even if it's the right move, even if we're in the right move, we're probably going to get stopped out first. And then, if it deviates super far out, or, like if it just blasts through like a whole bunch of value area highs and lows, and from VWAP and stuff, then, it's got a higher chance of it to come back too. So sounds like a higher chance of scam moves and fake outs. You hit it right on the nail, brother. That's exactly what it is. It's just even less participants, so it's less volume. So you can interpret that however you want to, And even if it's not like a market maker move, you can have a whole bunch of weird like domino effect. It's just the fact that there's less participants, less money, and sipping on their boba. Come on. Should I chip off a little bit? I'm gonna chip off a little bit. 2.7 because I'm a Vagine. Don't judge me. I'm just a little bit because I gotta start thinking about going to the gym and all that shit. So let's just try to be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't part of the Asian session start at 8 a.m.? Yes, that's encompassing literally the first quote unquote Asian country. So yes, if you want to trade the Guam Stock Exchange, then yes. I'm getting my TP. Let's get it. But I have a 65 Bitcoin position that is almost fully TP'd. So I'm closing the other one. I'm still letting this one, and I still have the Kraken one. Would I long this? I don't know, man. I think I'm going to wait for the 1 hour bull div. That's what we said. But is it wrong to? No, do you, boo-boo, okay? But if you're just getting here and you haven't heard anything that we've been talking about for the last couple hours, at least the last 2-3, if you're just going to FOMO, then don't do it. But if this was your plan and you know what you're doing, then by all means do you. All right, Voxel? There's this long opportunity so you could prioritize or front run the div, or you also have the sweep play. So you've got 3 long opportunities. You can do this, and each one has its own variation. You can front run this and just put blind limits, or you could wait for a div, right? So that's option number 1. Obviously, this is the one's probably a little bit the riskiest, but it'll satisfy your immediate cravings for a gamba if you want. The 1 hour div, you may or may not get it. It's going to be taking a little bit more time, obviously, because even if this one nuked, you still need maybe the next 2 hourly to confirm and start to turn back up and hold, right? And ideally make a higher high from here so that maybe it's like a dub. That'd be dope. So you've got the 1 hour div / golden pocket players because that could be the sweep that it wants. You could be a sweep player for that sweep, you know, or you could just say, fuck it, I have no idea about any of the sweep shit. Let me just do a bigger Kimba box, stop loss here. And then, but if you get stopped out here, you still have to be aware of Binancio Magneto, 1,200, 1,300, and the original Kimba box that we wanted to get, and the point of control. And I'm a big point of control guy. So level to level. The prize pool for the trading competition 420 Harry Potter is the biggest we've had yet, $32,000. The format is a little bit different. It's weekly. So every week it resets so you have a shot. So if you fuck up in the very beginning, you're not wrecked for the entire month. Every week it resets. Every week it's an $8,000 prize pool. Okay, total $32,000. First place, you get $3,000. Second place, you get $2,000. Third place, you get $1,000. Fourth and fifth, you get $500. Sixth through 10th, you get $200. I'm going to shave a little bit of this trade and my Kraken at this golden pocket. And once the 6-5, actually, once the 7-8-6 gets hit, let's go. Let's go. I TP'd a little bit. I TP'd again on this one a little bit. I TP'd 5 Bitcoin. Hey, Pixel. But anyways, I got a little bit left on the 65. So listen, the first 60 Bitcoin, we TP'd 34K or whatever, right? This next one right here, 28K roughly. That's so like just 30. And then this one we have free roaming. So if it goes to 786, the other one is completely TP'd. I'm not gonna get greedy. Yeah, I mean the 1 hour, you already know. I hate to kind of say it over and over, but it is pretty fucking damning. And I think you really have to be respectful. 1 hour bull div, pump. 1 hour bear div, dump. 1 hour bull div, pump. 1 hour bear div, dump. 1 hour bull div, pump. So, 1 hour bull div on a golden pocket with a little baby support. I think it's worth taking. And even if you're wrong, I think the biggest giveaway would be if it can get above golden pocket. Otherwise, expect maybe a pullback and it might not work. Maybe then it's a sweep. Maybe this works, goes to golden pocket, gets rejected, sweeps somehow, some way, in some weird alternate universe type of situation, that ends up being a triple. With a sweep, that's a possibility too. The night's young. I mean, there's about 12 hours left. So, but what a day though. I mean, this was dope. Wednesday was dope. We got lucky, man. Thank God. Because we went a little bit too big on the thangity thing with the short. So, hey, shout outs to Golden Pocket. Once again, VWAP coming through. So even if you didn't juice up or even if you didn't trade, hopefully you got to see a bunch of stuff that you're going to be able to use on your next trade. So, all right, here we go. Volatility incoming, y'all. Long or short, I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. Stay safe. I'm excited to see where we're at tomorrow. You guys saw my stop losses and what I'm kind of expecting for the downturn. So the next couple hours are going to be exciting. I think they're going to be exciting. Is the 1 hour bull div going to come through? Not. Is the bull divs on the smaller times going to get invalidated? We'll see. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great night. I'll see you guys soon. Peace, everybody.
Listen up, you. Oh, it's the truth I speak. Kimba is my name, trading is my game. Bitcoin is my focus, charge all my guide. Profit is my goal, so I never step aside. It is just mathematics, a few trading tactics. Fibonacci is my mate, golden ratio on my mind. You got to respect the trend, or you'll be left behind.